And what's good, everybody? Glad to have you on the stream once again. Happy Friday night, everybody. And we have a big matchup in store. Second round of the Eastern Conference Eastern Conference semis rematch from last year, as these two teams have already faced each other once. Happened on opening night, with the Bucks taking it on their home court on opening night, but this time it switches over to Brooklyn at the Barclays Center. Second matchup here between these two teams. The Bucks with a record of 25-15, number 3 in the East. Brooklyn, number 2 in the East at the moment, record of 24-12. As we're going to tip off in under 12 and a half minutes right now as we are in the pregame. If you guys are new in the stream, hit that thumbs up, spike that like, hit that subscribe, and thanks so much all for joining and being a part here on the channel tonight. Hit me up in the chat as well, who you got in this game. Nets or Bucks, big game going down here. Giannis is back. Giannis versus KD, both of the players top 3 right now in scoring. Giannis number 1 in scoring this season, putting up around he's just got around 30 points per game this season. Giannis at just under 28. Tender, welcome to the stream once again. Yeah, Bucks have quite a bit of players out tonight for this matchup. The Nets with only 2 players listed out. One of them is Kyrie, as this is a home game at Brooklyn, so he can't play for this one. But yeah, they have, for today's game, Drew Holiday's out, so that's a huge loss right there for the Bucks. Grayson Allen, Pat Connaughton, Dante DiVincenzo all out, and same as George Hill in this matchup. Andrew, welcome to the stream, man. Oh, geez. So sorry to hear that, man. Looks like your mom called animal control. It looks like there were 2 dogs kept on barking, almost bit her. Gee. It's not a good sign right there. Yikes. Sorry to hear about that. Good thing it didn't get any worse than that. Mike on the stream, welcome in. Yeah, we got like 10 inches of snow today. So we got quite a bit of snow where I am. Eloy, welcome in, taking the Nets here. Bill, back on the stream, welcome in. Best of luck out there tonight. He's taking the Bucks at plus 4.5. Should be a good game. Over-under set at 232 in this matchup today. If you guys watched the stream yesterday, that was quite crazy, with just a blown 25-point lead. Saw some quite classic reactions in the last stream. One game going down right now. Sixers crushing the Spurs 37-19. All going to depend on how the Bucks go, if they're going to take it inside in this game or if they're going to jack up threes. Brooklyn enters this matchup number 1 perimeter defense in all of the NBA, holding opponents to under 32% from the outside. And for this matchup here, if Giannis goes inside, there's the opportunity for the Bucks to take this game, as Giannis is back. Did not play in the last game against Toronto. Set out yesterday on the back-to-back, but he's out on the court tonight. Steven, welcome to the stream, man. This game will tip off in about 10 minutes. Yeah, probably so, Vaughn. Bradley, welcome in. I think the first one they have to move on away from is Marcus Smart. They need a much better point guard to get. And Jason and Jalen can't play make, but the thing is that they would have to pick up a big time score and replace one of those. So if they do split up the Jays, somebody's gonna have to come in who's able to get buckets, because that's the problem. If they remove one of them from the team, it's just one player carrying the load, and that is what it's been. And they just don't have a bench to step up, and they're extremely thin as far as players who can score. I thought late in that game yesterday, Jaylen Brown wasn't receiving the ball at all. He didn't get enough touches at all at the end of that game. Like he was left out of the area. It just kept on going from Tatum to Smart. That's where they kept on moving the ball constantly, which which cost them the game because then Smart kept on jacking up threes. At one point, he had made 2 in a row, and then back in the late stage of the fourth quarter, he just couldn't hit anything. Bradley looking the Bucks tonight to get a big win, 125-118. Looking for a big game for Jordan Nwora. Yeah, it says start time for the Friday night and Wednesday night games for national TV. It says the start time for like 7:30, but they don't tip off until like 15 minutes past the bottom of the hour. Huge game tonight, though. Nets 1 game ahead of the Bucks in the Eastern Conference at the moment. Brooklyn at 24-12. They played 36 games. Milwaukee's played 40 games. They got 1 more win than Brooklyn, but 3 more losses, 25-15. They've lost the last 2 straight in a row for the Bucks. Brooklyn coming off a victory in their last game. Yeah, whenever I cover the Celtics lately, we've had quite a bit of classic reactions to some unfortunate stuff happening, like the one on Christmas where I shouted out Wesley Matthews. Yeah, I would like that there if they're able to pick up someone like DeJounte Murray. De'Aaron Fox is another one too. But that's the big thing they need. They need like a big playmaker that can come in and help move the ball around. I know that NHL hates the South Country. I didn't know that they had any connection to the South Country. Cole, welcome to the stream, taking the Nets tonight. This is 1 of 2 games tipping off around this time slot. Toronto is a 13-point favorite tonight at home against Utah. That game's tipping off a couple minutes from now. Wizards at the Bulls. That will tip off at 8 o'clock along with the Mavs at the Rockets, T-Wolves at the Thunder. So 3 games tipping off top of the hour. Kings Nuggets at 9. And then Hawks at the Lakers, the late game, along with the Cavs and Blazers. Vegas, welcome back in the stream, man. Great game going on today between these 2 teams that we have a good matchup. If you were out in or if you're up in the Northeast corridor or Mid-Atlantic or so, probably got a good amount of snow when you woke up this morning. So that's what happened to me. We got like 10 inches. Yeah, I think around like 10 inches where I got. I know a couple times got like over a foot. Bucks down a couple of key players tonight. Trying to make it 2-0 against Brooklyn, though. Nets are going to host this one at the Barclays Center. No Kyrie tonight for Brooklyn. For Milwaukee, they're without Jrue Holiday, who is out. They have quite a bit of players in health and safety protocols at the moment. Grayson Allen, Pat Connaughton, George Hill, Dante DiVincenzo, all out of today's game. Kegs in the stream, welcome in. He's thinking the Nets going to win this one big. We get that poll out there. Make sure to vote in that poll if you haven't already done so. Almost pretty split compared to the other ones that we had. Those polls were lopsided the last couple of nights. Got a couple of games for college basketball, too. Big East is in action. Few games tonight. Marquette, much better than what their record resembles. They're only up by 3, though, against Georgetown, 47-44. And then Xavier against Butler going to tip off later tonight. Colorado State, Boise State was supposed to play, and then that game got postponed. Elmer, welcome to the stream. And the Sixers running away with it. They lead San Antonio 43-26 at the early stage second quarter. So about 2 minutes from now, we'll get ready here to go tipping off. A couple times I've covered the Bucks, and they just kept on jacking up perimeter shots, 40+ in this matchup today. Brooklyn defends the perimeter extremely well. Number one three-point shooting defense so far this season for Brooklyn's perimeter defense. And for Milwaukee in this game, they have the advantage to go inside, take it to the bucket where Giannis is back. And if he does that plenty of times, looks like Brooklyn could take this, or looks like for this one, Milwaukee could take this one if Giannis does go inside quite a bit and get a big point total. Last time these two teams met, both Giannis and KD scored 32 each. It resulted in an opening night victory, 127-104 for the Bucks. That was back on October 19th, so Milwaukee has the upper hand in the series 1-0. But that was at home, switching back tonight to Brooklyn. What's good, Boyette on the stream? Welcome in. Oh, yikes. Gonna about to lose to a 1-10 team, looks like, in fantasy hockey. Oh, boy. No Kyrie tonight. This game is at home in Brooklyn, so Kyrie can't play the home games. Wow, that's right. They're showing clips from Brooklyn versus Milwaukee season opening game, and it was the gash with a cut to the eye of Connaughton. All right, here we go. Barclays Center. Tipping off in just a moment. Both of these teams, number 2, number 3 in the NBA in the Eastern Conference at the moment. Brooklyn Nets coming in one game ahead of the Milwaukee Bucks at 24-12 for Brooklyn. Milwaukee, one win more than Brooklyn, but they do have 3 more losses. 25-15 for the Milwaukee Bucks this season, number 3 in the Eastern Conference. The Bucks will have the white jerseys, dark green numbers, dark green letters tonight. Giannis is back, starting 5 for Milwaukee with Giannis, Wesley Matthews, Jordan Bora, Chris Middleton, and Bobby Portis. And then starting 5 tonight for the Brooklyn Nets as they go in the dark blue uniforms. The retro throwbacks from the 2000s, white numbers, white letters, red outline on those jerseys today for Brooklyn. Nets going left to right in the court, Bucks going right to left, starting 5 for the Nets. James Harden, Patty Mills, Kevin Durant, Nick Claxton, and David Duke, a rookie from Providence. So we're about to tip off in just a moment here between the Nets and the Bucks at the Barclays Center. And the ball is up and tip to Kevin Durant. First, Brooklyn controls the tip. Harden takes it past half court. Gives it out to the top. Mills catching fire 3 straight away. Off the back rim, no good. Picked up in the defensive rebound by Middleton. At the left wing, Middleton gives it over left block. Backs his way inside. Wesley Matthews. Pump fake. Takes a shot and gets it to go. Count it. And one coming up at the free throw line. David Duke commits the blocking foul on the backside of Wesley Matthews. Yeah, I saw that. That's crazy. Utah was a 13.5 point 2.5-point underdog today against Toronto. That's a road game at Toronto. Free throw, no good off the mark, missed by Wesley Matthews. Nets have their second possession. Harden at the edge of the Nets S. Dribbles towards his left around the perimeter. Off of a double team passes to Claxton. Gives it over to Duke. Mills passes over to Duke. Duke drives right down the lane on Wara. Puts it up and lays it up and in for two. Up and in off the glass with the right hand. David Duke Jr., rookie from Providence, Friartown. Good to see he's getting some extended minutes lately. Middleton with the ball. Second possession now for the Bucks. Top of the free throw circle. Lobs it up. Looking for Giannis in a backdoor cut. And it goes off the bottom left part of the backboard. It gets rebounded by the Nets. And Harden weaving down the lane. Missed a wide open layup. Giannis with it. Driving right down the lane. Lays it up and in straight away. Right over Claxton for two. Bucks capture the lead again 4-2. 10.5 left to go in the first 1.5 minutes through. Nets with the ball. Durant rises. Jumper. Connects. Fall away at the left baseline for the J by KD. The league's top scorer. Christian, welcome back to the stream. Malika, welcome in. That part, welcome in once again. Glad to have you back on the channel here, man. Right baseline dribble. Slipping past the defense. It is Wesley Matthews with the right-handed layup. 10 minutes left to go in the first. Giannis picks off the pass. It's going to be Bucks ball with a whistle blown at midcourt. Believe it's going to be on the Nets. They're gonna reverse the call. They said it's on Milwaukee before, so the steal was not complete. It'll go right back to Brooklyn. Under 10 minutes left to go in the first. 5 in the shot clock for Harden. Harden defended at the top of the key by Middleton. Harden dribbles, blows past Middleton, floats up the runner. Off the back rim, no good. Middleton soars up in the key, grabs the defensive rebounds. Bucks by 2, they have the ball. Skip pass to the corner. Wesley Matthews bobbled it and put it into the wrong hands. Intercepted by Durant. Durant passes out to the top to Harden. Harden defended by Giannis 101. Towards his right around the pick. Harden swings to that left corner. Catch and fire. 3 in the air. Off the back rim. Missed by Patty Mills. Defensive rebound. Picked right back up for the Bucks. Milwaukee with a possession. Giannis takes a quick 3. Off the front rim. No good. Tipped up and into the hands to Patty Mills for the defensive rebound. Harden going down the lane. It's over to David Duke. Couldn't finish with a layup off the pass trail by Claxton. 9 minutes left to go in the first. To the right wing it goes. Open 3. Jordan Wara connects. Knocks down a triple. 9-4 Milwaukee. Wara on the board. Yo, we got around 10 inches of snow today where I am. Cameron, welcome to the stream. Durant backs his way into the post and we have a reach and foul. It's on Milwaukee. Clock will stop with 8:40. Inbound for Brooklyn. Catch and fire 3. Missed no good by Patty Mills. Milwaukee with the ball at the top. Hand off to Portis, who missed the 3 off the back rim. Nets pick up the defensive rebound with Harden. Harden changing tempo. Dribbles, drives down the lane inside. Stripped loose. And it goes out of bounds. It's going to still stay Nets basketball. Last touched by Milwaukee. I believe Jordan Wara was the one defending him. 8:17 left to go in the first. Brooklyn down by 5. They'll get the inbounds. Harden, bounce pass, left baseline. Durant takes the jumper. No good, rattled out. Around the rim, tipped up off the backboard. Rebound picked up defensively by Portis. Approaching the 8-minute mark left to go in the first. Missed 3 off the rim by Middleton. Tried to save it was Wara. He does. Over to Matthews. Wide open 3. Couldn't connect. A lot of perimeter shots so far lately, and none of them have been able to drop. It seems like Durant bounced past the top. Mills open 3 straight away. That time one drops for Brooklyn. First made 3 ball in the night. It goes to Patty Mills for the Nets and puts it to a 2-point game. Bounce pass down the lane. Giannis soaring up high and lays it up and in with a finger roll. Right-handed finish. 7.5 left to go in the first. Spots up again. Takes the three. Mills this time off the front rim. Defensive rebound going to go over to Giannis. Bucks have it. Giannis takes a quick three without even passing it. Grazed off the front rim. Offensive rebound picked up by Portis. A lot of perimeter shots so far. Portis backs his way. Turn around over Harden. Hits it. That's a good shot right there. High arcing inside the key. Able to get it to go for two for Portis. What's good? Oreo pudding on the stream. Welcome back in, man. A lot of quick buckets so far. 7 minutes left to go in the first. Durant gives it out to the top to Harden. Harden, pump fake, double team, bounce pass underneath, kick out Claxton, right corner, Duke over to the right elbow, jumper, dribbles up, two, missed off the mark by Mills, offensive rebound, Claxton, back over to Duke, shovel pass Mills, dribbles around, gives it outside to Duke, he goes for a follow away, right baseline, Jay, hits it. David Duke Jr., 4 on the board for the rookie from Friartown. It's a 4-point game. Lorenzo, welcome back in, man. 6.5 left to go in the first. Bucks with the ball at the top of the key. Middleton, defended by Harden, 1-on-1. Gives it out to Matthews. Bounce pass right baseline. Portis, step back jumper. ISO ball working on Durant. And a late whistle. It's going to be a blocking foul, I believe, called on Durant. As the Nets had already scooped away the rebound, running away with it. Clock will stop. 6:18 left to go in the first. It's a 4-point lead for Milwaukee. So we'll head to the first media break of the game. Bucks by 4, 13-9. Kidder in the stream, welcome in. I heard about that. Ayu Desimu got his jersey retired yesterday for Illinois. Brian, welcome back in, man. Great matchup on store tonight here. Number 2, number 3 teams in the Eastern Conference. Brooklyn 1 game ahead of Milwaukee. Nets at 24-12. Bucks at 25-15. If you're new on the stream, hit that thumbs up, spike that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell. If you guys are new as well, I cover basketball games, play-by-play, NBA, also college hoops here on the stream. Alessandro, welcome in. Utah leading the Raptors right now, 30-17. Late in the first quarter. Sixers up against the Spurs, 51-36. Top scorers tonight so far for Milwaukee. It's 4 points each by Giannis and Wesley Matthews. For the Nets, 4 points by David Duke. I got Brooklyn tonight in this one. Wow, I just saw for college basketball, Murray State got accepted to join the Missouri Valley Conference in July. Let's see, out of the college basketball teams, double-digit seeds in the tournament, who do I think can make a run in March Madness? I think Iona can certainly do so for them. They had won against Alabama. That they've only lost 2 games this season for Iona. I'm gonna bring up who they lost against, but I'm looking at the bracketology stuff right now. Of course, it's gonna be going like fluttering all around who they get to the matchup. We don't know until Selection Sunday, but they're hovering around that 12 seed line for Iona. I think they can do damage there. And then Davison's right now a 10. All depends on who they get. I'd have to see Davison a lot more for them, but Foster Lawyer played at Michigan State, and then he transferred to Davison. He's been an underrated pickup that they got in the offseason. He's rebuilt his confidence at Davison. And if they do win the A-10 and don't fall apart in conference play. Iona has a loss against Kansas. And they lost to Belmont, which is like basically all seniors. So that's the 2 losses they have. They were supposed to play Seton Hall, but that game got canceled, and they knocked off Alabama. Hey, thanks so much for that part. Appreciate it, man. So we get right back to action. 15-9 to score. Yo, Wake Forest has been pretty good this season. They're turning things around. They got a new coach last year in his second year now with the team, and they started to turn things around with the program. Pass deflected to the corner, intercepted by Middleton with 6 minutes left to go in the first. Bucks have the ball. Middleton at the free throw circle floats up the shot over Harden off the back rim, missed, and Durant picks up the defensive rebounds. Harden has it at the free throw circle, gives it outside the top of the key to Durant. He dribbles, now goes to the left baseline. Fadeaway jumper off the back rim, no good. Burst of speed, picking up the tempo here for the Bucks as they have the ball. At the top, it's Middleton, slows it down. 5.5 left to go in the first. Middleton lobs it out, right elbow to Portis. He's defended one-on-one by Claxton. Dribbles up to the right baseline, takes the jumper, hits it. It's good for 2 by Bobby Portis. Puts up the Bucks' largest lead in the night, 17-9. Giannis got 4 so far for the Bucks. Bobby Portis, the top scorer, he's got 6. Kevin Durant with 2. Slow start by KD tonight, just 1 for 5 shooting. Claxton receives the pass, backs his way into the key on Portis. Moves it outside to KD. 5 in the shot clock. Durant gets stripped of the ball. 2 in the shot clock, still has it. Gonna have to launch one up. He does. And it grazes. Did not hit the rim, the referees will say. It's a shot clock violation. Looked like it might have grazed it at the back. From that camera angle, though, it was tough as the camera moved at the very end, but huge defensive play. That was on Wesley Matthews to strip the ball and to force up the prayer by Durant that the referees blew the whistle, didn't say it hit the rim. 4:57 left to go in the first, back to the Bucks. Middleton at the top of the key. Middleton dribbles, drives, floats up the runner inside, off the glass, no good, tipped up, and defensive rebound pulled down by Durant. Durant pushing it. He's going to give it over to Harden. Harden stripped of the ball, but reaching in. Here's going to be a Milwaukee foul picked up. It's on Rodney Hood. Hood reaches in. .435 left to go in the first, inbound for Brooklyn. Harden, bounce pass, free throw circle, jumper wide open, and Aldridge couldn't connect. They are cold right now for Brooklyn, settling for a lot of jump shots, not getting to the rim. 4 for 18 shooting so far by the Nets. Inside the key, underneath, it's Middleton. Gives it over to Portis. Portis backs his way on Durant. At the right block, puts one up off the backboard, no good, but got fouled. Referees called a blocking foul on Kevin Durant. And that will be his second personal foul. He's in quick foul trouble. So Portis, the top scorer for the Bucks with 6, will shoot 2, and Durant's already got 2 fouls. Still got 4 minutes and 14 seconds left to go in the first. That looked like a pretty clean defensive play. Let's see. Yeah, that looked pretty clean. We see the above the rim cam right there. Didn't seem like it was a blocking foul from that angle. First one good by Portis. Second one he hits as well. Largest lead extending by the Bucks to 10. Do I see any other ACC team besides North Carolina has a chance to beat Duke? At the moment, I'd say probably not. Maybe Virginia. Late in the year. I'd have to dig up the schedule and see when Virginia plays Duke, but Virginia gets better and better throughout the schedule. Like right now and throughout the start of this year, they haven't looked good, but they usually find their way into the tournament. Like the last month, they look like a completely changed team usually. 3:35 left to go in the first. Jumper left baseline deep, and Bobby Portis keeps on connecting. Once again, Bucks by 10. Portis, top scorer, as he puts himself right now to double digits on the scoreboard with 10. Nets lost the handle. Portis gets the pass ahead. Missed the slam dunk. Wide open as it rattles out. Off the rim. Should have been a wide open slam dunk. That's a big miss basket. Bounce pass underneath, and it results in a Brooklyn layup. What a swing of points right there. It's an 8-point game instead of 12. And Milwaukee will take a jumper and they deliver for deep 2. So back to 10. It's Bobby Portis who just clearly missed the slam dunk in the possession prior to that one. 2:49 left to go in the first. Kicked ball violation picked up in the court. It's going to be on the Nets. It's going to be on the Bucks defense, and we're going to go to another stoppage in time here. They're showing that replay. Portis wide open, just missed the slam dunk. Couldn't get any easier than that right there, and he gets rejected by his own worst enemy, the rim. How many losses do I think Duke will have in conference play? I'd probably go with 2, if I would predict. They're playing Miami tomorrow. Miami's undefeated in the conference. I think that's going to be a mismatch, though. Miami's narrowly escaped against all teams. They haven't played a road game yet in the conference. They were 3-0 at home, but all their games they played, they were basically in shootouts. I heard about that. It's unfortunate. Oscar Sidney Portier at age 94 passed away today in the Bahamas. So sad. If you're new in the stream, hit that thumbs up, spike that like, hit that subscribe. Thanks so much for watching tonight, being a part here in the channel. I cover basketball action, play-by-play, NBA, college hoops as well. Sixers lead the Spurs currently 64-50. The Jazz up by 12. Without playing their starters tonight, they lead over the Raptors 37-25. Tipping off at the top of the hour, there's 3 games in the NBA going down. The Wizards at the Bulls, Mavs at the Rockets, and T-Wolves at the Thunder. Hit me up in the chat who you got in this one tonight, Nets or Bucks, since we're on the timeout. And feel free to vote in that poll if you haven't already done so. Wow. College basketball, last time I updated the score, it was Marquette by 3, 47-44. Marquette has exploded. That is a 27-3 run. Or 27-6 run Marquette has gone on. They lead 74-50 over Georgetown on a 27-6 run. That's unbelievable. Their team, because that's another, if they drop into a double-digit seeding for Marquette, they're another team I think that could give teams problems in the tournaments. The Big East is absolutely stacked. There's probably going to be a Big East team that gets like an 11 or a 10 seed, and that team probably is going to make it far in the tournament because of the stiff competition this year in the Big East. Say if a Big East team was at like a 10 or 11, they run into like a 7 from the ACC. That could pose a nightmare for that matchup if they play a 7 or 6 from another conference or so. There's a lot of good teams. And Marquette 1-3 record in the Big East, 9-6. That record is much better than advertised for them. They played some tough teams. They lost against UCLA. One of the games they beat Illinois. That team's better than their actual record. It's misleading. Yeah, there are tons of games going massive runs in college. We're back to action here. Kevin Durant gets the inbound jumper, and he hits it. Maybe 15 it is. 23-15, 2:44 left to go in the first. One free throw coming up at the line for KD. Free throw is good. So Durant now up to 5 after a slow start. We'll see if he keeps on building up all of that. But right now he just passed Patrick Ewing as the number 24 scorer all-time in NBA history. Rodney Hood At the free throw circle, spin move, double team, gives it outside, now into the hands of Giannis. Left baseline dribble, uncovered, and too easy right there for the Greek Freak. He just throws it down with a two-handed flush. Which team from the state of Texas most likely to win the national championship? Texas is a team that they're built off of transfers. They could get better and better for Texas. So I wouldn't count out the Longhorns this year. Houston got to the Final Four last year. They get a really good culture around that program as Giannis will drive down the lane, draw the foul. It's going to be 2 shots here at the line for the Greek Freak again. 1:53 left to go before the end of one. I think Houston's got a good chance once again, despite for Houston Cougars for college, for them, despite losing 2 of their key players this year. First shot good at the line for Giannis. Johan, welcome to the stream once again. Second shot is good. That's right, Baylor. It slips right past you, Baylor would because they're located in Waco. It slips past sometimes, but yeah, that'd be the definite one. Right now, I've got them repeating at the moment until anybody can prove that they can beat them. Minute and a half left to go in the first. Top of the key 3, Jordan Nwora, and they will not count it. It's going to be an offensive foul by the Bucks. Yeah, that's a dangerous game at home. Hopefully Providence able to respond that game. They're taking on St. John's tomorrow, so hopefully they're able to come back with a big response tomorrow and not get down and lie down after that big beatdown. Aldridge backs his way into the post, reach and fall occurring. It's on Mamu Kalashvili of Milwaukee as he picks up his first. Inbound into the hands to Durant. Passes off the roll down to Aldridge behind the defense, and he lays it up and in. Shemi Ojale could not keep him out in front. It's a deep 3 launch by Milwaukee. They couldn't connect. Nets with the ball. Durant bounce pass, and it's kicked by Mamu Kalashvili. It will still stay Brooklyn basketball. One minute left to play in the first quarter. Cam Thomas inbounds it over to Durant. Picks up by Aldridge. Durant dribbles to the right wing. Takes the 3. 1-on-1. Contested by Mamu, but fouled. Kevin Durant will shoot 3 coming up at the free throw line. Sandru Mamu Kalashvili coming in, playing limited minutes tonight. And he is struggling right now, right out of the gate. Picks up his second personal foul coming off the bench. And the Nets in the bonus. Good question. What's my favorite dessert? I'd probably say apple cider donuts. Those are great when fall time comes. First one good by Durant. Slow start by Durant, but he's starting to get on the roll lately. Durant's got 6 points. He's the number 1 scorer for Brooklyn. James Harden yet to score 0 for 3 from the floor. Second shot. That's good by Durant. Make it 7. And the third free throw goes down. So all 3 connects for KD. 50 seconds left to go in the first. Giannis moves it out to the top of the key. Rodney Hood gives it left wing Giannis. Back over to Hood. Pump fake working on Durant 1-on-1. 10 on the shot clock. Hood gives it outside to Giannis, shovels it over. Right corner perimeter, Mamukhalishvili. Dribbles out to the top, hand off Giannis. 2 on the shot clock. Giannis will have to take one here. Shot clock winding down. Did he get it off in time? I don't believe so, and he did not. Too many pump fakes at the top by Giannis. It's a turnover on a shot clock violation by the Bucks, and it goes back to the Nets. 31.4 seconds left to play. Brooklyn will slow it down to 8-second differential between shot clock and game clock. Mills moves it out top of the free throw circle. Durant. He's defended one-on-one by Ojale. Mismatch off the back rim. Missed the shot, though. No good for KD. Rebound goes back to the Bucks with Mamukhalishvili. 12 seconds left to play in the first. 6-point lead from Milwaukee. They have the ball. Top of the key with Giannis. Will he start his dribble drive right here? We'll see. Or will he attempt a perimeter shot? Giannis dribbles towards the free throw circle. Takes the jumper and he connects. 17-footer goes down for the Greek Freak. And the Bucks close out on quarter number 1. Up on top on the road by 8. 29-21. And Giannis, with a great start tonight, hits the shot right before the buzzer. He's up to 10 now, tied for the leading scorer with Bobby Portis. End of the first quarter in the books. If you guys are new in the stream, hit that thumbs up, spike that like, hit that subscribe. Thanks so much all for watching tonight. Make sure to vote in the poll if you have already done so. And let me know who you got in this one tonight. Bucks and Nets as we connect the world in these streams. And, man, what a start to this game tonight. Battle of number 2 and number 3 in the Eastern Conference. Yep, for all your good hockey content, that's on Off the Wall Hockey. But I do football. I've never covered soccer before. Water polo is something I would like to get into that for water polo. I'm trying to get back into lacrosse because I'm supposed to be covering lacrosse season coming up for college in spring. So that's what I'm trying to get back into is baseball, softball, and lacrosse they have for the spring season. So those games start up in February. Table tennis. I've only seen table tennis like after midnight when the Olympics happen. That's when they put on table tennis. Figure skating. Equestrian, there we go. That's one of them. Actually, where my town is, my town's got a college equestrian center in the town where I'm from. I should cover the tortoise race on the day that the Kentucky Derby happens. They always have the Tortoise Derby too. Arena football. Yeah, there's actually an arena football team in Mass for the Massachusetts Pirates out of Worcester. I've had somebody reach out to me that asked me to cover a track meet for them. Unfortunately, I was busy that day because I had a basketball game booked up for that day. $100 hurdles, yeah. Yeah, I've been seeing some like different types of sports lately that they've been having on TV. Cornhole is one that we missed out on. Cornhole is usually big around like the end of the year. I think they had the cornhole championship like on New Year's Eve, and then they have another big cornhole event going on right after the hot dog eating contest on the 4th of July. A bowling stream. Yeah, field hockey is something I'm trying to get into for next year. I want to do field hockey, water polo. They got next year. We get back into action. 11:45 left to go in the second as we start off quarter number 2. Bucks with the ball first, right to left in the court they go. Bounce pass to the right block. Portis as he has it and gets stripped from Harden. Goes out of bounds. It will stay Bucks ball. I don't with a COD Warzone. I had done something at the NASCAR race when I went up to New Hampshire. It was at the National Guard facility that they had, and you went inside the trailer, and they had you do like a bunch of drills and stuff, which was interesting. Harden driving right down the lane and high arcing off the glass, able to score with the left hand. 6-point game. And the Bucks without their head coach tonight as well. Mike Budenholzer's in health and safety protocols. Little runner by Portis off the back room, no good. Tipped up defensive rebound goes to Harden. Harden just got his first bucket of the night. 1 minute through the second quarter, 6-point lead for the Bucks. Harden has the ball though at the top. Harden has it once again off the pass by Mills. Mills sets the pick, defended at the top. Harden is by Middleton. 6 in the shot clock. Harden still has a crossover. Gives it outside to Mills. Mills dribbles up into the key. Dump off over to Claxton. And he missed it at the rim but got fouled. 2 free throws coming up at the line by Nick Claxton. It results in a blocking foul picked up by Milwaukee. I believe it's going to be on Giannis, and that will be his second. Bobsleigh. Yeah. I thought so. I wasn't like 100% certain, but I was pretty sure. That used to be big, all the Call of Duty stuff when I was like much younger. So some of the people I know used to play that. First shot good by Claxton. Second free throw is good. 4-point game. Ten and a half left to go in the second. Pass underneath to Giannis, right at the rim, able to score. Giannis got 12 points so far. Both KD and Giannis have 2 fouls each. Nets with the ball, top of the key, Harden. Harden defended by Matthews off the pick set by Bembry. Harden gives it outside to Thomas. Thomas at the left elbow. Defended by Giannis, dribbles towards his right, floats up the runner into the key. Nice shot right there and able to score by Cam Thomas. A walking bucket, rookie or freshman season at LSU last year, scoring 24 points per game around for Cam Thomas. Great pickup they got for Brooklyn. Giannis has it, drives, Euro step, slips past Bembry, kicks it out, right corner 3. Portis connects. Nice looking touch right there by Bobby Portis, having quite the game tonight. 13 points, 4 for 8 from the floor. He's got 4 rebounds. The top scorer, Giannis with 12. Harden, skip pass, left corner, Cam Thomas. Dribbles left baseline, floats up a high arcing runner, connects. Cam Thomas for 2, count it in a foul. That is on Giannis, his third. Cam Thomas floats one up on a runner left baseline over Giannis and draws the foul from Giannis as the Greek Freak picks up his third personal foul. 1 shot at the line for Cam Thomas and some great variation by him last couple possessions, knocking down shots. Some great basketball we've had so far. Free throw is good by Thomas. Nine and a half left to go in the second. Milwaukee at the top of the key. Missing the 3 is Middleton. Offensive rebound. Portis powers his way. Put back, scores. Up and in off the backboard. Count it and 1. It's the blocking foul charge to Bembry. Bobby Portis have a night soaring over Bembry. Able to get the putback. That should have been Bembry's to get the defensive rebound on. Just in and out of the hands of Bembry. Portis 3-point play complete. He's up to 16. 9 minutes remaining in the second. Harden at the right wing. He's defended off of a double team. Almost lost the handle as it was Claxton. Claxton dribbles free throw circle towards his left. Gives it outside to Thomas. Thomas at the left baseline. Passes over to Mills. Fires away from three. Rattled out, no good. Defensive rebound pulled down by Portis. Having a nice night tonight. 16-6 by Portis. Quite a bit of time before halftime, though. 8:42 remaining before half. A lot to add to it. And a pass deflected in the corner perimeter. It's last touch by Bembry. Inbound for Milwaukee. Portis hands it off now at the top. It is Middleton. Middleton gives it outside to the right wing. Three in the air off the front rim, no good. Defensive rebound pull down for Harden. Here's a three straight away. Off back rim missed, no good for Harden. Defensive rebound once again picked up by Middleton. Just 2 points tonight for James Harden, that is it. At the right baseline, step back jumper in the air. Wore a tough shot, couldn't connect. Rebound pulled down by Brooklyn. 7-point game, approaching the 8-minute mark, left to go in the second. Harden drives right down the lane, stripped by Portis, and here goes the Bucks with the ball. Bobby Portis making an instant impact in this game tonight. Oh, nice feed right to the left corner, inside the post. It goes from the corner to the low post. It's Galloway with the assist for the Bucks, and Bobby Portis scores the bucket. Langston Galloway. A lot of different names being heard with players picked up off the waiver wire. We take the time out. Bobby Portis on a mission. He's up to 18. Let's see. Xavier 6.5 tonight over Butler. Yes, I'll go with that one. So yeah, I do like Xavier tonight to get that victory by over 6.5. Blue Scout, welcome to the stream. Really good game going on right now. It's been Bobby Portis basically scoring almost half of the points by the Bucks. 18 out of the 39. No player yet to score in double figures tonight so far for Brooklyn. 8 points though by Kevin Durant. James Harden having a tough night though. 1 for 6 shooting for Harden. And then 1 for 6 as well for Patty Mills. If you're new in the stream, hit that thumbs up, spike that like, hit that subscribe. Thanks so much for watching tonight, being a part here on the channel, as right now we're just in a timeout. Both of these teams struggling from three-point range. Difference in this game, points in the paint right now, 18-12 in favor of the Bucks. Getting a lot of those points inside. Ben Bobby Portis, he's connecting on 1-3. Other than that, working right underneath the rim. For the Nets, they're going, a lot of their buckets right now have been like deep twos or mid-range shots for Brooklyn. They haven't got much at the rim tonight so far. I'd go Rage Against the Machine there, Lorenzo. Couple other scores here at the NBA tonight. Sixers lead the Spurs 76-61. Jazz up over the Raptors, scored there 58-44. Bulls lead the Wizards 23-22. And then T-Wolves up early over the Thunder 21-19. That is shocking. The Jazz resting all their starters. And they lead by 14 with under 3 minutes left to play before half. And they're on the road at Toronto. Poll is pretty even too between the Nets and the Bucks right now. Pretty even between that poll. If you haven't already done so, make sure to vote in the poll if you'd like as well. What's good, Barco? Welcome back to the stream, man. That would be a no right there, Vaughn. No such things as ball games in hockey. We got right back to action. 7:50 left to go before halftime. It's the Nets with the ball left to right in the court. Harden, Claxton, Durant, Cam Thomas, and Bembry. That's the 5 currently for Brooklyn. Spin move underneath. Missed the first layup by Claxton. Gets it back and around the rim it goes. Drops down for 2. Hard fought bucket. Needed his own offensive rebound before his second one went down. Middleton at the top of the key. Dribbles towards his right now at the right elbow. Middleton deep jumper contested by Claxton. Off the front rim, no good. Tip in. It's good though for the Bucks. At the rim, it is Bobby Portis once again, and he has got 20 points, the top scorer in the game. On the right wing perimeter, Harden swings it, deflected and stolen. Ronnie Hood comes up with a steal for Milwaukee. Bounce pass right corner, Matthews. Over to the top, it's Portis. Portis takes the 3 straight away. Off the back rim, no good. Defensive rebound pulled down by Cam Thomas. Under 7 minutes left to go before halftime. Nets with a possession. Cam Thomas dribbles, drives, down the lane inside. Tough take and couldn't finish as he lost the handle. Over to Matthews outside of Middleton. Swings across court. Matthews. Nice defense by the Nets. Deflected out of bounds off the hands of Claxton. It's going to stay Milwaukee basketball with 6:37 left to play. Warren, welcome to the stream here, man. Hope all is going well. Crazy day. I hear you. Yeah, things been pretty crazy lately for sure. Middleton gets the inbound. Bounce pass left wing. Langston moves it out to the left corner. 3 in the air off by Matthews. And defensive rebound pull down for Brooklyn. That is Langston Galloway, number 12 on the court for Milwaukee. To the top, Harden. Harden having a slow start tonight. Driving down the lane. Harden draws the foul. And the clock will stop with 6:09. The water I got is called Refresh. It's, yeah, I guess it says Signature Select Refresh. I used to have Poland Spring before. Right now for MVP, I'm going to take Steph Curry right now. I know he's in a slump. I'm going to go Steph, though, still. Even though KD is number 1 scorer. Both of the free throws good for the Nets. They've been hanging in here all game long. Haven't been able to lead, but they're right there. James Harden up to 4. 6 minutes left to go before half. 3-point shot at the top. Rains down for the Bucks to put them up by 10. Wesley Matthews, the one who made the 3. Thomas at the top of the key. Gives it to Durant. Dribbles up, takes the jumper, and banks it. As that's able to go down for 2. Jumper at the top of the key, missed by Hood. Goes right back over to Brooklyn. Nets with a possession. 5:20 left to go in the second. Harden driving right down the lane. Splits defenders. Couldn't finish with a layup. Off the mark, no good. Rebound goes right back over to the Bucks. Pump fake Matthews. Slows it down to wait for his teammates to set it up. Gives it over to Middleton. Spin move. Drives right down the lane. Left hand. Missed the layup. Contested at the rim by Durant. And the Nets pick up the rebound. Harden taking it himself and couldn't get anything. Hands up in the air. No call. Ball goes right back over to Milwaukee. Quick 3. It's good at the left wing by Middleton. James Harden complaining, hands in the air underneath his own basket, complaining about the call. Couldn't get it, couldn't get back on defense. And Chris Middleton sees the numbers and he drops down the triple. Thomas drives down the lane, gets it on the runner. Tough shot. It was altered by Portis, but able to somehow, some way, be able to get it, banking it up and in off the glass. 9 points by Cam Thomas. And a timeout taken on the floor by the Milwaukee Bucks. 4:24 left to go before halftime. The Bucks have been up this whole game tonight. Largest lead has been up by 11. They're up by 9 currently as we'll head to the timeout. Battle between the number 2 and number 3 seeds in the East, and it's a good one. Wow, Marquette wins. Well, what a beatdown for Marquette. They were in a close game against Georgetown, and they come in firing in the second half. Final score 92-64. They're dangerous. They have a lot of new players too. What a week in general for Wisconsin basketball. Bobby Portis here single-handedly giving the Bucks a big shot at the W tonight because of what he's done so far in this game. Bobby Portis on a mission, 20 points. He's got 8 rebounds, top scorer, top rebounder. When Giannis has been in quick foul trouble, 3 fouls picked up by Giannis, Portis has responded with 17 minutes, dropping down 20 points. Giannis tonight, 12 points in 11 minutes. Paul, welcome in. Just this one game tonight I'll be covering. Yes, Major League Baseball should expand the playoffs. They should also make the season less longer. Cut back on the games. Because by the time it gets to like late July into early August, quite a bit of teams have already been rolled out. And they're just they've already been eliminated by that point. They're just playing just meaningless games until next year. Yeah, that was a 3-point lead, 47-44 at one point for Marquette, and they end up going on an insane scoring run. What's good, Robes TV in the stream? Welcome in. Yeah, this was unbelievable streams we had with these two teams last year in the playoffs. Welcome back, Jay Ramirez in the stream. I remember we got like 13,000 people in the chat at one time for these two teams when they played Game 7. The difference in this game is the Bucks doing work at the rim. Nets taking jumpers mid-range and deep twos. 20-18 points in the paint, +2 in favor of the Bucks at the moment. Bucks in the fast break, outgaining the Nets 10-5. The Jazz leading at halftime without their starters tonight, 62-49. Utah up against Toronto. Tender, welcome in the stream. I like it at 14 right now. We get back to action. Jumper on a deep 2. Banks it, coming out of the timeout by Jordan Nwora. Tied for the largest lead of the night by Milwaukee. They're up by 11. Durant dribbles on a mission, drives with a right hand and lost the handle at the baseline. Portis picks up the rebound. And they go right back over to the Nets. Our Bucks have it now with Hood. Pump fake, dribbles up. Hood, runner, banks it. Largest lead currently for Milwaukee. Hey, that's awesome there, Harry. Best of luck there. Thinking about being a PA announcer for a sports team. I'd say just keep on practicing, and the biggest advice I can give is record yourself and then listen back to the recordings and see what you can like pick up and learn more about that, like how you can make yourself better by recording yourself and then listening back to the recordings, because that's what I do for a lot of my stuff to make myself like a better announcer. I go back, I listen to my streams, I listen to the games I cover, and then I see like what's working and try to see like what flow I get into. A lot of the stuff I know for PA announcer they do with commercial copy too, is a nice drive down the lane off the inbound by Kevin Durant. So try to see if you can find some like sample spots for like commercials that are out there for like 30-second scripts, because a lot of them are just handed to you cold on the spot for PA announcers. I know they just give you a commercial script and say, here we go, voice over this spot for one of our sponsors. Yeah, Marquette should be able to beat DePaul on Tuesday. DePaul had a great record in non-conference play, but historically, every single year has been the case now for DePaul that they just fall apart when Big East play happens. 3 minutes left to go before halftime, 11-point game. It hit the rim short by the Bucks. Durant takes it up the court, takes the three-point shot and connects. That's a tough one, hand in the face, and he drills it. Bucks by 8, Wara, Mamakhalashvili. Right baseline dribble, it is Rodney Hood who scores. Thanasis on the court as well. So they're going with primarily their bench players right now for Milwaukee. Chance to open up the game possibly for Brooklyn with what they have out on the court. Kevin Durant, James Harden. Clock will stop. I don't know if it's a foul or what. Is it offensive? Is it a turnover? Oh, yeah. Oh, it's going to be a foul on Kevin Durant. Just poked Thanasis off the inbound. So Kevin Durant picks up his third personal foul. That's one that he was just like, why'd you call me on that one? That's a foul left off the board, basically, and a 3 hits the triple at the outside by Milwaukee. Jordan Wara, he's got himself 8. Wara got the start in this game as the Nets go driving down the lane, able to get the bucket themselves. 11-point game under 2 minutes left to play. Wara dribbles, puts up a tough shot, high arcing off the glass, pull down, defensive rebound picked up by Durant. KD pass half court, burst the speed, driving, nice dish underneath, reverse hand, couldn't finish, was Duke. Offensive rebound, Kevin Durant able to put it up and through. Minute and a half left to go before halftime. KD up to 17. After a tough start in this game, 1 for 5 shooting, he is now got his last 6. 6 for 11 from the floor by Durant. 18-footer hits for Milwaukee. That's a tough shot. That is a big-time jumper that went down for the Bucks just a moment ago. Nets have the ball. 1 minute left to go before halftime. Harden gives it over to Durant. Right baseline dribble. Slips past 3 defenders and gets fouled from the backside. Defended by Thanasis. Roger, welcome to the stream. Yeah, when Jordan Wara played at Louisville, he carried that team a couple years ago. I remember he was really efficient when he played his final season for Louisville. He was extremely efficient. First shot is good for Kevin Durant, king of efficiency right here. Thanasis takes a seat. Chris Middleton checks back into the game for the final minute. Second shot at the line. Durant connects. Kevin Durant tonight, he's got himself 19 points, the top scorer for Brooklyn. Nobody else in double figures, though. James Harden having a tough night, missing 7 shots, just scoring 6 points. Middleton turns the corner. Gives it out to the right corner. Catching fire. 3. Wara. No good. Follow is good, though. Rookie from Seton Hall. Sandro Mamakhalashvili able to get the putback. Nets slow down the ball. 20 seconds left to play. At the edge of the logo, Harden. 10 on the shot clock. Harden defended at the top by Middleton. Harden dribbles, drives, down the lane inside. No good, missed the layup. Might have got blocked towards the side right there as Middleton was the one guarding. Over to Middleton with the ball now. He takes it down the lane. Dribbles back out, gives it out to the top. 3-point shot missed straight away by Langston Galloway. Defensive rebound pulled down by Durant. Extra pass, couldn't get it off in time. And it will go into halftime here to score. Milwaukee 60, Brooklyn 49. Great game tonight. Bobby Portis. He's having a huge first half, 20 points. He is the game leader tonight, 7 for 12 from the floor. Kevin Durant right behind him as he started again on the rhythm. In the late second quarter, Durant's up to 19. So right now we're going to halftime. If you're new in the stream, hit that thumbs up, spike that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell as well if you guys would like to be notified here. Future live streams I do cover. I cover basketball action, play-by-play, NBA games, college hoops games here on the channel. And glad to have you guys join in being a part here tonight. Kevin Durant carrying. He's got basically a third of the buckets right now for Brooklyn at the moment. 18 for 46 from the floor. Durant is 6 for 11 shooting with 19 points. And a tough night by James Harden offensively. Just 6 points, 2 for 10 from the floor. Only 3 assists tonight by Harden. Patty Mills 1 for 6 having an off game. 1 for 5 from 3. Just with 3 points alone. And then Cam Thomas has been helping out off the bench. He's got 9. He's got a couple of difficult runners able to drop down. Both Durant and Giannis have 3 fouls. So they're the only 2 players in foul trouble as we're in halftime right now are the 2 big superstars. Giannis was on the bench throughout most of that second quarter with 3 personal fouls. He's played 11 minutes, while Kevin Durant was out there towards the end of the second quarter. Durant's played 20 minutes, but he picked up his 3rd foul late. Difference in this game, Bucks getting baskets at the rim tonight, going inside. Their 3-point shots struggle to drop early. They're just 28% from 3, and the Nets are 22%. But instead, Bucks getting to the rim, that's been the difference maker in this game. For Brooklyn, they're attempting more of the mid-range deep 2s for their 2-point shots. Haven't been able to get to the rim that much. Braden, welcome in, man. Yeah, that was a rough one last night. Yeah, it's unfortunate they just didn't involve Jaylen Brown in the game for the second half. He was just an afterthought yesterday. Didn't really get many passes going his way, and instead it was constantly late in the fourth quarter. It was Tatum and Smart. That was it. Tatum would get stuck in the key and he'd pass outside of Smart, and then Smart would just jack up a 3 and just miss. That was the story of last night right there with their meltdown at the end. Sixers up over the Spurs, 97-78 at the end of the third quarter. Joel Embiid, 29 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists tonight for Philadelphia. Jazz up by 13 at halftime without their starters at Toronto. The score there, 62-49. Utah. Chicago by 6 over Washington, 48-42. Well, why don't you watch some hockey there, Vaughn, and then maybe that could help. You haven't watched the game since the day before Thanksgiving. Mavs lead the Rockets 48-35. And then T-Wolves lead the Thunder 40-35. Both of those games, Mavs, Rockets, T-Wolves, Thunder, and Wizards, Bulls all right now in the second quarter. Right, just prior to the mid-stage of the second. They all are around like the 9-minute mark left to play in the second. Yeah, he was on a roll in that first quarter for Jaylen Brown. And then as the game progressed, he just didn't get touches. They strayed away from Jaylen Brown and couldn't get touches at the end. I'm going to go back to the shot distribution from that game tonight, last night. What's good? Showtime. Welcome to the stream. Ooh, good question. Do I think the Nets should lose so they're the 5 seed and always have 4 road games in the series with 7 on the road so Kyrie can play? That would be interesting. I would say no though, because you want to get a better seed so you can take on, because because there's quite a divide in the conference. Yeah, they want a better matchup. That's the big thing to play, to get the best seed possible so they can get a better matchup. Because the divide right now, it's basically between 1 through 6. And then after that, it's a scramble for 7 through 10. So if you're number 1 or number 2, you're pretty confident going into the playoffs, especially in the East as it's shaping right now. Because as the play-in at the moment here is Toronto, Charlotte, Washington, which has dropped back severely since where they were like 2 months ago. And then the Knicks at 10. Celtics are right now outside the playoff picture. Same as the Hawks. The Hawks have been there before, below 500 and able to get on the run. So yeah, wouldn't shock me if Atlanta gets back into that playoff picture once again very soon. And then just disappointing the bottom 3: Pacers, Pistons, Magic, Celtics. And number 11, fat chance they're gonna get in, honestly, based on how they're playing. They just can't close out games. They're 2-11 in games determined by 5 points or less. Wow, UConn 3-point underdogs to Seton Hall tomorrow. That's a tough one to pick because it all depends on how UConn comes back on the pause. I'm gonna go Golden State right now, but they're on a cold streak lately for Golden State. But they do get Klay Thompson coming back on Sunday, so we'll see how that folds. Yeah, they've been on a pause for quite a bit of time, so they're coming back. It's going to be interesting to see if they're going to be rusty tomorrow or if they're fresh because they had missed all that time, and it can do a lot of problems mentally, being cooped up and in isolation, alone from other people, and that could take a toll mentally, or they can respond and could have a big response. In Seton Hall, let's see them, because they're reeling. I'm pretty sure from losing games. Okay, they did beat Butler. They had lost the last 2 before that against Providence and Villanova, though. I'm going to get that exact date when UConn played a game. I think it was it was against Marquette. They had played a game last. So that was back on December 21st. That was their last game. What's good, Tyrone? Welcome back to the stream. Wow. Louisville's a 4.5-point underdog against Florida State. I'm just going to dig into Florida State on their home court this year because historically they've been a really good home court team in the past, but this season is like it's a different type of team. They're in a massive rebuild more for this year for Florida State. They lost a ton last year. Okay, so on their home court, they beat Tulane by 5. They beat Boston University by 1 in overtime. They lost against Syracuse in their home court, which Syracuse is 500. In the last 2 games they played on the road, they got crushed at Wake Forest on Tuesday. Yeah, I would take Louisville in that game, despite them playing a close game against Pittsburgh. I think Pittsburgh's getting better. They had a lot of players were injured during the start of the year for Pittsburgh, so it's just a matter of result for that team getting healthy. They've come a long way from where they started. That's concerning. I know it was a month ago when Florida State played against Syracuse, but they lost at home against Syracuse. Providence 4-point favorites tomorrow. Do I think they bounce back? I think they do. Yeah, they're at home tomorrow. They take on St. John's. St. John's is the big question mark in the conference. They haven't done much to separate themselves with their resume. They haven't done much to hurt their resume. Tomorrow's game is going to be telling. They haven't picked up like a signature type of win for St. John's. They took care of the teams they needed to take care of, and they've lost some tight games. They lost at Indiana by 2. They lost at Pittsburgh by 2. That's the one that's the question mark for them right now. They lost against Kansas, hosting Kansas. But it's Kansas, and Kansas put up 95 on them. And then they beat DePaul, but it was a race, that game. They allowed 84 points to DePaul. The final score was 89-84 St. John's, and St. John's had a home game. So St. John's is 0-2 on the road this year, with 2-point losses in both of those games, at Indiana, at Pittsburgh. Yeah, the Zags are on a big pause, too. So Jaylen Brown yesterday, he got 14 shots. Tatum took 21. And Marcus Smart took 12. Dennis Schroeder took 12. And Smart had 2 threes he made in the early stage of the fourth quarter. But later on in that game, he was just missing left and right. And then the 3-point distribution yesterday, Tatum attempted 11 threes. He made 6. This is where it went off. Smart attempted 10, and he made 4. Brown attempted less threes than Smart. He attempted 8. He only made 2, though, for Brown. But that attempt number should have been higher. Those 14 shots attempted by Jaylen Brown, that was the fewest shots he had attempted in almost a month span. Back to December 17th. Or back to December 13th. When they played against the Bucks and won on a Monday night game. And those 2 games were primarily defensive, that he attempted less shots than what he did from yesterday. 11 shots in December 1st, and then 13 shots in December 13th. About to start the third quarter in a couple moments, everyone. Thanks so much for joining in. Going to release the poll results right now. It is tight. Almost 50-50 with those poll results. Thanks so much all for voting in and on the stream. And feel free to let me know who you're taking in this matchup here. It was 50% Milwaukee, 49% Brooklyn. That was the poll results. It only equates to 99% for some reason. When I saw the poll results, it was Bucks 51, Nets 49. But when it gets sent over, for some reason they drop a percentage point, which is odd. Bucks by 11 at halftime. James Harden, 2 for 10 shooting. That is his worst field goal percentage, tied for in any half this season. Difference in this game for the Nets, if they want to come from behind, pull out the W, James Harden needs to have a big impact offensively in the second half to do so. Kevin Durant is carrying right now. He's got 19 points. The rest of the starters with only 17 for the Brooklyn Nets. Bobby Portis going off, the top scorer in the game in the first half. He's got 20. We're back to action. Both Giannis and Durant have 3 personal fouls each. So both the superstars in quick foul trouble. And Middleton gets the ball, floats one up over Durant. And the whistle blows. And it's going to send Middleton to the free throw line. I believe it's on Durant. If so, that's his 4th personal foul. First one is good at the line for Middleton. Durant's talking to the official by that. I get the box through the ESPN box here. Hasn't updated from 3 fouls to 4, though. That's the only thing. Second shot is good. And Milwaukee's got 6 players in the health and safety protocols listed out of this game tonight. Top of the key, hand off to Durant, swings it out to the left wing, wide open, James Harden, no good. Off the mark, pulled down in the defensive rebound by Giannis. So Durant's still at 3 personal fouls right now, so they didn't charge him on the last one. Middleton, 3-point shot, he lets it rain as that slices through the hoop. What a start here by the Bucks. They pull out largest lead, up by 16. Harden, kick out left corner, open 3. David Duke shoots it over the rim. Offensive rebound, though, picked up by Brooklyn. It's by Claxton. Open jumper, James Harden. Connects. That's a confidence builder right there. James Harden, slow start. 3 for 12 from the floor now, is up to 9 points. Top of the key, Matthews gives it over to Middleton. Towards his left, passes off the roll down Giannis. Moves it outside, wide open 3, Matthews. Couldn't connect off the back rim. And battle for the rebound, scooped up by David Duke. Lucky they're able to get it for Brooklyn. Duke, over to Mills, jumper. Couldn't connect off the back rim, missed. Rebound picked up by the Bucks. Bucks have possession, Giannis. Lost the handle, stripped away by Patty Mills. 2-on-1 running the floor. Bounce pass, trail. Kevin Durant lays it up and in. Right-handed finger roll. And the Nets now down by 11. Big steal right there by Patty Mills. At the right block, it is Middleton off of a double team. Bounce pass, right wing perimeter. 3, shot and it's good. Wesley Matthews delivers. Got some scoring going on right now. 14-point lead for Milwaukee. Nets with the ball. Harden. Ooh, cut away with a push-off driving on Middleton. Harden lets it float. Gets it a go. Count it and 1. Coming up with a free throw line by James Harden. As he drove on Middleton. The refs missed the first one. Looked like he got away with a clear push-off before he was driving straight down the lane with the ball. 1 shot by Harden. Now in double figures with 11. Tomorrow, unfortunately, I have to work, so I'm probably not gonna do any streams for tomorrow. I missed the whole work week this week because I got put in quarantine for the whole week, so I have to catch up on a bunch of stuff tomorrow since my 5 days is up. Bounce pass, right corner, pump fake Middleton over to Matthews, who takes the 3 and couldn't connect. Duke has it with a defensive rebound. Now at the right baseline, it's Mills. Mills dribbles back outside, gives it over to Durant. Ball into the hands to Harden. Harden at the top of the key, drives right down the lane, left hand finger roll, able to get it to go. Nets on a mission right now themselves. They put it to a 9-point game. Top scorer in the NBA here, eliminate Karens. Not sure about that. Milwaukee with a bucket. 70-59. And it's going to be a free throw coming up at the line. It's Giannis able to score at the rim. And 1 by Giannis. Hits it. Approaching the 9-minute mark left to play. Kevin Durant just picked up his 4th personal foul right there. Durant backs his way. Jumper, mid-range, off the back rim, no good. Tipped up, goes to the corner. Defensive rebound, scooped up by Matthews. Giannis, spin move. Inside, and he'll get tied up with. It's going to be a tie-up. Jump ball at the free throw circle, the Bucks side of the court. Giannis and Durant tipped up, goes to Milwaukee. Middleton, step back 3 in the air. That's a huge shot right there as he drills it. Chris Middleton over Nick Claxton. I believe he got fouled as well. He'll shoot 1 coming up at the free throw line. And the free throw is good. Chris Middleton working his way up. He's up to 14-9 in the quarter. Inbound for Brooklyn. Durant defended at the right wing perimeter. Gives it over to Claxton. Back over to Durant. Durant backs his way. Jumper. No good. Rolled around the rim and out. Defensive rebound pulled down by Wara of Milwaukee. Bucks have possession. 8:10 left to go in the third. Open 3. Top of the key. Giannis lets it rain. The Bucks connecting on their triples as of late, and they are starting to pull away in a big way. 18-10, third quarter advantage in favor of Milwaukee. Knocking down their free throws tonight as well, as they are 92% at the free throw line. Now we go to the timeout. 78-59, Bucks out in full control in this game, and they're on the road at Brooklyn. Jamie, welcome to the stream. Wow, Eric Pascal having a huge game there. Yeah, Utah's without any starters tonight, and they're winning by 13 now over the Raptors at Toronto, 79-66. I'm not sure I'm not sure right now what my schedule will be for the weekends. Currently, I know tomorrow I'm probably not going to stream tomorrow because I'm out. And Sunday I do have rehearsal at night or so I'm not sure about Sunday either. Chris in the stream, welcome in, man. Sparty looking great this year. Milwaukee's starting to drill down their shots lately. Sixers trying to hold on to it tonight over San Antonio, 107-92. Joel Embiid double-double, 31 points, 10 rebounds over the Sixers. Bulls lead at halftime. High-scoring game against the Wizards, 73-66 Chicago. And then Mavs looking great tonight, leading the Rockets 75-56. T-Wolves up over the Thunder, 73-56 from Minnesota. Yeah, been a tough night tonight for Kevin Durant. He had a slow start in this game, started to pick up, needs a whole bunch of help though. James Harden's up to 14. They're the only two though in double figures. Patty Mills having a tough night. He's missed 6 shots from the floor. Harden's missed 9 shots. And Kevin Durant in deep foul trouble. Keeps on playing, though. He's got 4 fouls tonight. They've been keeping him out there. Bobby Portis was the one who really set the tone in this game. He had a tremendous first half for Portis. Portis with 20 points, top scorer. Giannis just made a 3. He's up to 18. Giannis got into early foul trouble. He's got 6 points now in the third. He had only played 12 minutes in that first half. We're back from the action from the timeout. 8 minutes left to go in the third. On the court for the Nets, Durant, Claxton, Mills, Harden, and Cam Thomas. Thomas with 9 points off the bench. It's over to Harden. Dumps it down low into the hands of Claxton. Gets the layup as he surges right past Giannis. They're a long way from getting back into this game, though. Pick set just past midcourt, and I believe it's going to be on Patty Mills. And it will. It is. Yeah, it's on Patty Mills. Giannis just stood there right at the S of the logo. Yeah, it was on Patty Mills, the defensive foul. 3-point shot is good at the top, and the Bucks keep on extending it. They are a laser beam right now with their threes. Chris Middleton has the one who's delivered. He's got 12 in the quarter, just made another 3. Underneath the hoop. No good. Missed off the mark by Claxton. Here we go. Giannis pushing a Euro step right down the lane. Takes it to the bucket and lays it up and in for 2. 83-61. Bucks by 22. They're on a mission tonight. Largest lead in the game. They lob it over to Durant. Durant jumper. Right baseline. Connects. A long way getting back into this one. Kevin Durant goes up to 23. Wara shovels past to the top into the hands of Giannis. Giannis with 20, tied for the leading scorer tonight from Milwaukee along with Portis. Giannis crossover. Right block. He backs his way off a double team defended by Claxton and Durant. Moves it over to the left wing. Wide open 3 taken by Chris Middleton, and he legit cannot miss in this third quarter. Chris Middleton now with 15 points in the third, and we're not even midway through quarter number 3. He's on the board with 20. 3 Bucks players with 20 tonight between Middleton, Giannis, and Portis. Wow, Mavs putting up 80 points in the first half without Luka even playing. That's impressive. Even though it's against Houston. Eric on the stream, welcome in. Thanks so much for stopping by. A jumper taken on the outside, missed by Brooklyn. Goes right back to Milwaukee. Portis receives the pass. Slides it over to Giannis. Giannis spin, moves straight down the lane, puts one up, rolls around the rim and out, but gets fouled. And Giannis will head to the free throw line shooting 2. Clock will stop with 6 minutes even in quarter 3. First shot. No good around the rim and out. Second free throw by Giannis coming up. And that one's good. Yeah, Arkansas underdogs to Texas A&M tomorrow. Yeah, Arkansas hasn't been playing that well lately. Texas A&M, though, faced Georgia and barely beat them in their last game. I think Arkansas's got a chance to win that game tomorrow. They should be playing much better than that. Nice drive, left baseline inside, and puts it up and in off the window. Missed jumper from the perimeter by Milwaukee. They get the offensive rebound right back, though. Giannis spin move into the key, working on a triple team. Gives the pass outside. The Portis open three. Couldn't connect off the bottom right part of the backboard. Harden picks up the defensive rebounds. Harden driving. Gets past Middleton to the bucket. Able to score as he banks it. A long way from getting back into this one, though, for Brooklyn. 5 minutes left to go in the third. And the strange thing about it is that Vanderbilt, the team that Arkansas just lost to, they're actually not that bad this year. They had won against BYU a couple weeks ago. So we go to the timeout, 87-67. It's the Bucks up by 20 on the road at Brooklyn with 5 minutes in the third. Alright, if you guys are doing the stream, hit that thumbs up, spike that like, hit that subscribe. Right now, we're just on the timeout currently. This game right now is all Milwaukee. The Nets have never led tonight. And the Bucks starting to get their threes to drop, and Chris Middleton, he has been on fire here in quarter number 3. Sorry to hear that, Donaldo. Yeah, 6 players out in the protocol for Milwaukee tonight. No head coach, and things looking great tonight for the Bucks on the road. Giannis able to get to the rim. Giannis with 21, 20 by Chris Middleton, 20 by Bobby Portis, and that trio has been lethal. Tyler, welcome in. Looks like Fred VanVleet. He just soared up with his points. That was a 13-point lead not a long time ago for Utah, and it's dwindled now to 2. 87-85 with a minute left to go in the third quarter. Make it a tie game at 87. Fred VanVleet's got 30. 87-87 Jazz and Raptors with 1 minute left to go in the third. Sixers about to pull off the victory over the Spurs, 115-96. Joel Embiid, 31 points, 12 rebounds tonight. And at halftime, Bulls putting up 73. They're on the board up at half, 73-66 over Washington. A lot of high scores at halftime here. T-Wolves lead the Thunder at the half, 73-57. And D'Lo with 19 points and 9 assists going into halftime. And then the Mavs putting up 80 without Luka. 80-60, Mavs lead the Rockets at halftime. They were up at the end of the first quarter, 43-23. A lot of high-scoring games tonight. Hey, thanks so much for the update there, Jamie. So, Seth Curry, pretty good tonight as well. 23 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists. So we come up out of the timeout. 5 minutes left to go in the third. 20-point lead for the Bucks. Mamikhalishvili hands it off to Middleton, who has been on fire here in the third quarter. Middleton gets the ball back at the top, takes the 3 with 1 on the shot clock. Around the rim and out, offensive rebound picked up at the top. Another 3, it's good. Wesley Matthews connects. The Brooklyn Nets struggling this season. trying to get offensive rebounds. And once again tonight, second chance points has been huge for Brooklyn, for Milwaukee in this game. They just got their 8th offensive rebound. Nets with 8 as well. Nets with a quick 3 themselves. 90-70. 4:15 in the third. Langston Galloway, number 12, has the ball. Bounce pass top of the free throw circle. Middleton gives it out wide. It's Matthews. Matthews dribbles to the free throw circle. Jumper hand to the face and hits it. Wesley Matthews really stepping up lately from Milwaukee. Under 4 minutes left to go. Matthews up to double figures. He's got 12. So 4 players double-digit points tonight. Right now for the Bucks, 21 by Giannis, 20 each Middleton and Portis. Portis double-double, 20 and 11. As a bucket goes down for James Johnson for Brooklyn. At the rim. He's able to get his second basket in the night. 92-72 and a timeout taken by Milwaukee. And now Wesley Matthews has got 12 and he started. So 4 starters out of 5 in double figures. Jordan Ward's got 8, creeping on the double-digit scoring. Tyler, welcome in. Milwaukee's sizzling right now. The Nets have never led tonight. Putting on a clinic, knocking down shots from the floor, 51% currently. For the Bucks, their 3-point total, they struggled early in this game from 3. That number has gone up now to 40%. They're 12 for 30 from the perimeter. Nets are cold. They're 29% for Brooklyn shooting. All right, so that was a quick timeout. We're about to get ready to go back to action here in just a moment. 92-72, 3.5 left to go. Quarter number 3. Underneath the hoop, Giannis scores up and in off the glass. And he got fouled from behind as well. The Greek Freak keeping on pounding. Up to 23. One shot coming up at the line for Giannis. And his free throw off the front rim, no good. Nets come up with a defensive rebound. Durant takes a 3. Tough look at it. Couldn't go down. Around the rim and out. Giannis with a defensive rebound. Giannis at the top, defended by Harden. Dribbles towards his left, passes left corner. Pump fake, spin move, Ronnie Hood. Now into the key. Bounce pass down the lane. Mamakhalashvili got stripped to the handle. Turnover, steal picked up by Harden. Harden down the lane, drives, looking for the call, and he's complaining. Nets they've just lost it tonight. James Harden he just comes out and doesn't want to play today. He's just trying to complain about all the calls with his hands up in the air, and just the attitude of this game right now is just not there for Brooklyn. Hey, there we go. Brian's Ravens purple color rush jersey coming in. That's awesome there, man. 2:50 left to go in the third. Inbound for Brooklyn. Cam Thomas lobs it over Durant. Lucky poked loose by Ogilvy, but Ogilvy will get called for the reach-in. Game clock will stop. 2:47 left to go in the third. Thomas inbounds it out to Johnson. Johnson bounce pass left over Durant. Passes off to a cutter. Johnson weaves his way. Left-handed layup, scores. Nice move. Around the defender to get it to go. 2.5 minutes before the end of 3. Giannis at the top of the key. Defended by Johnson. Dribbles up. Swings it out, left wing. 3-point shot taken off the mark, no good. Missed by Mamakhalashvili. Rebounds by Brooklyn. It is Bruce Brown, who had not seen any minutes until right now. Harden, his pass deflected to the top of the free throw circle, stolen. Giannis pass ahead, deflected right back into the hands of his teammate, though, Langston Galloway. It will stay Bucks ball, 2 minutes in the third. Handoff. Mamakhalashvili over to Giannis. Giannis crossover. Left baseline dribble on Johnson off of a triple team in the key. Lost it. Mamu gets it back. Pump fake. Dribbles up. Swings it on a skip pass. Right corner three. Galloway. No good. Soars up high. Tipped out of bounds. Last touched by Brooklyn. It will stay Bucks ball. 1:47 left to go in the third. They'll have a shot clock with 14 seconds on it off the inbound. Bounce pass. Ojale almost had it. Swiped away. Great hustle by Patty Mills. Marvin, welcome to the stream. Inbound again, this time to Giannis. Giannis lost the handle. Swooped up by Patty Mills. Dribbles to the outside. Takes a 3-point shot. Couldn't connect, and it goes out of bounds in the corner. Off the rim. And it will be Milwaukee ball. Only 4 made 3-point shots tonight for Brooklyn. Stone Cold from the perimeter. Bucks have made 12. Milwaukee with a possession. Towards his right on the outside, Rodney Hood. Hood jacks up a 3, contested by Johnson. Skipped around the rim and out. Offensive rebound again. That's been the story tonight. The Brooklyn Nets cannot come down to a defensive rebound. Cannot find one to save their lives. 10 offensive rebounds now by Milwaukee. It seems like they have a lot more for that number. Sandro Mamakhalashvili able to get the bucket as he dribbles left baseline and lays it up and in. Nets will fire a 3. It's missed by KD, but he gets fouled. Mamu get the tat on his back left arm. It says choice on the back of it. Rookie from Seton Hall. Age 22. Durant first shot is good. Second free throw. Durant hits. Final minute left to go in the third. Middleton's had a great game tonight. In this third quarter, he has popped off. Middleton at the left wing perimeter. Ball going to get taken away. Stolen by Johnson. Pass to the trail. Bruce Brown throws it down. Right-handed slam. Joey Letta, welcome to the stream from the Philippines. Thanks so much for watching. Final 30 seconds in the third. Bucks with a possession. Middleton at the right baseline. Swings it inside. Jordan Nwora gets the pass, floats it up, and scores for the mid-range J. $15 seconds left to go. Third quarter. Durant. Top of the key defended by Middleton. Durant dribbles up. Drives down the lane inside. Reverse hand layup. It's good for Kevin Durant. 18-point game. Bucks take a 3 off the bottom right part of the backboard, missing off the mark, and we close out. At the end of the third quarter, it is Milwaukee out in full control tonight, as they have led every single quarter. Up by 18. If you guys are new in the stream, hit that thumbs up, spike that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell if you guys would like to be notified here, future live streams. I do cover basketball action, NBA, college hoops as well. As we close out on quarter number 3, moving on to the fourth quarter coming up in a little bit. All 5 starters tonight for Milwaukee in double-digit scoring. 23 points by Giannis, the leading scorer. He scored that in 21 minutes, got into quick foul trouble in the first half. 20 points by Chris Middleton. He soared out in that third quarter, popping off for, I believe it was 15 in the third for Middleton. 20 points, 11 rebounds by Bobby Portis. He did most of his work in that first half, basically majority of it. And then 12 points by Wesley Matthews. Jordan Nwora has got himself 10 points. For the Brooklyn Nets, just 2 players tonight carrying the load, scoring 27 by Kevin Durant. 16 points by James Harden. Harden's missed 9 shots from the floor, though, 6 for 15. 14 points off the bench by Cam Thomas. Patty Mills having a rough night, 1 for 8 from the floor. He's only got 3 points currently. Yeah, the Nets never had the lead tonight. Impressive what the Bucks have done. Out 6 players. And they're up like this at the moment. No head coach tonight either. So Mike Budenholzer is in the health and safety protocol. He did not coach his team tonight. George Hill, Grayson Allen. Drew Holiday's the big one that they did not have today. Pat Connaughton. They were without some of those names tonight for Milwaukee. Yet they're up by 18 through 3 quarters. A lot of high-scoring games going on right now in the NBA. Sixers have knocked off the Spurs tonight, 119-100. Raptors have captured a lead. It was a 45-point third quarter by Toronto as they lead now over Utah, 107-101. Fred VanVleet with 33. Chicago leads Washington 80-76. And at halftime, the Mavs put up 80. They're up over the Rockets 80-60. The T-Wolves leading the Thunder 80-63. Nuggets lead early over the Kings 29-17. Yup, Celtics would blow this lead. Yeah, 18-point lead, piece of cake. That would get blown in a hurry. Quarter number 4 about to begin. Nets right to left in the court as they have it first. Harden, Claxton, Durant, Cam Thomas, and Patty Mills. That's the 5 currently for Brooklyn. Puts one up at the right block, scores. That's good. Able to find his way down through the net. Kevin Durant, 2 more. Milwaukee with the ball at the left corner. Middleton has it at the left wing. Lobs it over to Portis. Portis with 20 all in the first half. Turnaround jumper, left baseline. Tough one, couldn't connect. Off the back rim, pulled down in the defensive rebound by Patty Mills. Still a lot of game left to go. 11-15 in the fourth. Mills only's got 1 bucket tonight. He's 1 for 8 shooting. Left baseline dribble, looking to make it 2, and that is a goaltend. Second bucket does find its way on a goaltend by Jordan Nwora. Or they're not going to give it to him, I don't think. No, they won't. They won't give it to him. It was a foul that occurred before. So they're going to call Nwora on the foul. They will not count the goaltend then. Over to Harden. Harden on the outside. 5 in the shot clock. Dribbles towards his left. Bounce pass. Swung it in there and off the foot. Looking for Claxton. Claxton could not get the reaction time needed as the Bucks, hot tamale, had a wide open net with Bobby Portis and he lost it himself. Back-to-back turnovers by both teams. Inside the key. The score should be 100-84. Harden, bounce pass. This time it works. Over to Claxton. He lays it up and through. Now they decide to show up for the fourth quarter. Exclusively. 10.5 left to play in the fourth. Middleton had a huge third. Swings it cross court. Now dribbles, drives inside. It's Wara. One dribble, driving on Claxton and fouled. $10:28 left to go in the fourth. We got a big game right now. Brooklyn starting to get some momentum. Still quite a while from coming back, though. Wesley Matthews inbounds out to Giannis. 5 in the court for the Bucks. Giannis, Matthews, Wara, Bobby Portis, and a missed 3 at the top of the key for Milwaukee. Ball goes right back to Brooklyn. Durant pushes it over to Harden. Harden turns the corner, drives. Nice dump off inside, and that's a two-handed flush by Nick Claxton. It's a 12-point game. Starting to show up here for the fourth. 8-zip run by Brooklyn. In the last 2.5 minutes, spin move. Giannis, kick out, corner, 3. Wara hits it. Jordan, Wara. What a triple right there as he delivers. It's 101-86. Claxton at the right wing. Gives it over to Durant. His 3 is short. Rebound pulled down by Giannis. Giannis, right-handed pass midcourt to Middleton. Middleton moves it over to Giannis. Giannis backs his way. Free throw circle. Mismatch on Mills. Gives it out to the right corner. Over to Giannis once again. Oh, what a find right there. Portis swings it out to the left corner. Bouncing around the rim and out that time by Wara. Rebound for Brooklyn. Cam Thomas. Defended on the outside by Middleton. Takes the 3 off the rim. Offensive putback is good, though. It goes down for Nick Claxton. Last 2 buckets of the rim by Nick. Jack City, welcome back to the stream here, man. Under 9 minutes left to go in the fourth. Giannis floats one up. He gets fouled. And it's on Claxton, who picks up the blocking foul. Tomorrow, most likely, I'm going to be off because I am working tomorrow. But that was crazy yesterday with that game. Something cool in the stream. Welcome in. Upsets happen. It's crazy. Look what you can do when you get to the rim. Milwaukee's done it all game long instead of jacking up a ton of threes tonight for the Bucks. They've been able to get inside and get buckets right at the rim. First shot is good. Giannis with his second free throw. And no good around the rim and out. Rebound defensively by Cam Thomas of Brooklyn. And down the near side is deflected by Matthews. It's going to stay Brooklyn ball. 8:38 left to go. Inbound into the hands to Durant. Durant at the top of the free throw circle. Dribbles up. Bounce pass left corner. Cam Thomas working on Giannis 1-on-1. Takes a 3. Cold-blooded. Couldn't connect. No good, though. Stared him down. Rebound. Scooped up by the Bucks. Giannis has it at the top. Crossover. Drives. Jumper. Mid-range. Hits it. Knocks it down for 2. The Greek Freak up to 26. The game leader. What a big-time shot right there over Nick Claxton. $8:02 left to go in the fourth, and a turnover by Brooklyn underneath their own hoop. Bucks get the inbound with Wara. In the backcourt still. Giannis, deflected pass into the wrong hands. Harden picks up the steal. Durant. Pass down the lane. Claxton, oh my goodness. Putting Giannis on a poster right there. Nick Claxton soaring up high with a huge two-handed jam. Stick that one on the highlight reel. It was on a trail down the lane off the intercepted pass. Giannis looking to score, and Claxton himself. And he will not draw a foul. It's going to be a tie-up. Nick Claxton ties up Giannis. Jump ball at the free throw circle coming up between Giannis and Claxton. Let's see in the last play. Durant swung it right down the lane. And over Giannis he went. 7:34 left to go. Jump ball coming up. Free throw circle on the Bucks side of the court. Even though it's a 14-point game, you never know. The Nets have been hanging in there. Jump ball tipped up. Pinwheels around, and Milwaukee able to scoop it up. Hood receives the pass, takes the three, splash. That sinks through for Rodney Hood. Nets looking for something rather quickly. Top of the key, it's Harden. Harden off of a double team, bounce pass, roll down. Kick out left corner, wide open three alone. Cam Thomas couldn't deliver. Missed the open triple at the left corner, pulled down on the rebound by Giannis. 7 minutes left to go in the fourth. Giannis, no-look pass, swings it right corner. Bobby Portis with the answer. Oh, what a pass right there by the Greek Freak. Unreal delivery. Fires in a fastball with the right hand over the left elbow to the right corner. Bobby Portis does the honors. Timeout taken on the floor. 6:58 left to go. Bucks up by 20 once again, 110-90. That was a nice pass. Milwaukee has led this whole game. If you're new in the stream, hit that thumbs up, spike that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell as well. If you guys are first-timers here on the stream, and we've seen some tremendous basketball tonight played by these two teams. Milwaukee they're playing their hearts out tonight. Entire starting five in double figures. 26 by Giannis, 7 rebounds, 8 assists. 23 by Bobby Portis, 11 rebounds he has. 20 points by Chris Middleton. 13 by Jordan Nwora, filling in a big way. He's made 3 3-point shots, 12 by Wesley Matthews. Matthews and Nwora having a great game themselves, filling in the starting five. No Drew Holiday. No Grayson Allen, no Pat Connaughton, no Dante DiVincenzo, and yet Milwaukee, no head coach, by 20 on the road. I feel like for the Bucks, if you put the team on the plate, they give it to you all when you're the better team. For Milwaukee, they play down to their opponents. In this type of matchup, they came in prepared. They came ready. They have the Nets number. Let's see here. Bucks against Nets. The Bucks were down in the playoff series 0-2, and they came back and won the series. So the Bucks had won the 2 games back in May as well in the regular season. So the Bucks are looking for their 4th straight regular season victory over Brooklyn. And last year, back in May, there were 2 fantastic games to close out the regular season before they met up in the second round of the playoffs. Yeah, that should be a pretty good game. Both of those teams looking to advance, winning a game there. So a big one between Lakers and Hawks later tonight. So the Bucks have taken, because that series went 2-2-2. Or 2, yeah, It went 2-2, 1, and then 2. The Bucks have won. They won the last 3 straight games in a row, looking for 4 right here against Brooklyn. We're back from the timeout. It's a quick answer. Nets with a 3, and they connect. The thing, though, about part-time player with Kyrie is that when that happens, you're missing other players with him are going to get pushed down and playing less time for when Kyrie goes on the court. And then for the home games, those players are going to be expected to step up because Kyrie's not playing. And tonight it's been Kevin Durant and James Harden, but Harden's had a lot of trouble with his efficiency tonight. Wow, that's huge for Fred VanVleet there. Triple-double. What a game by him. Free throws, both of them go down at the line for Milwaukee. Giannis, he's got 28. 6:15 in the fourth. David Duke swings it over to Javon Carter, who takes a jumper around the rim, no good, tipped off the glass, pinwheels around, defensive rebound scooped up by Portis. Nets have a lot of their bench players in the game. Looks like they basically have given up. Still got 6 minutes left to go. Looks like they have given up against Milwaukee. Driving, and another tie-up as Giannis got tied up underneath the hoop. It's all bench players out there in the court right now for Brooklyn. Besides Duke, who started today. Bruce Brown is receiving less minutes lately. So they're just throwing in the towel right now on national TV. Kessler Edwards, Day'Ron Sharpe, Javon Carter, Bruce Brown, and David Duke. That's the 5 of the court currently for Brooklyn at the moment. Off the inbound, Bucks able to get the bucket. 5:40 left to go in the fourth. Top of the key. Brown swings it out to Carter at the right wing. Pump fake dribbles up on Matthews. Portis and Giannis are still on the court currently for the Bucks. Driving left-handed layup. Bruce Brown scores. Giannis 28 points. Portis 25. Middleton 20. Wara 13. Top of the free throws like a Wara. Looking to get him some more time today. Fade away. Jumper no good off the backboard. Goes right back over to Brooklyn. Dump off, deflected out, and Brown lost the handle. Yeah, Brooklyn have been struggling at home this year. They're going to be 500 at home. So they came into this game 10-9 at home, and yeah, these home games for them, it's been tougher than the road. Obviously, they're on the road now with Kyrie back. Start to win games on the road. We're going to see a big differential between how they play away and how they are at home. Missed jumper by Kessler Edwards. Offensive rebound picked up by the Nets, though. 10 in the shot clock. 4:45 left to go. Another jumper by Edwards. Missed that time, right corner. Offensive rebound by Sharpe, and pushed down to the hardwood was David Duke. And fouled. So 4:38 left to play. Missed free throw, no good by David Duke. Impressive what Milwaukee did today. Missing 6 players, missing their head coach. Came out and held the lead throughout the entire course of the game. Duke nails down the second free throw. 4.5 left to go. Hood Gets the handoff from Thanasis. Giannis comes out of the game, along with Portis. Still on the court, though, is Jordan Nwora. Top of the key, Semi Ojeleye. Ojeleye 4 on the shot clock. Pro hop, jumper, 15-footer, turned around, hit the rim short. Deflected on the outside and recovered in the offensive rebounds by Thanasis. Thanasis backs his way on Carter. Inside the post, puts one up, and no good off the glass, but got fouled. And 2 shots heading to the free throw line for Giannis' brother. First free throw, good, by Thanasis. All the starters tonight, double figures from Milwaukee. Giannis gets pulled out of the game when he scores 31. Yeah, that was a big-time comeback by Toronto tonight. (122-108) Raptors have won over the Jazz. Fred VanVleet, huge game, 37, 10, and 10. What's good, Brandon on the stream? Welcome in. Nets just took a 3. They made it as we head to the timeout. Under 4 left to play. Bucks will burn a timeout. Enver, welcome back to the stream, man. Dallas looking good tonight, 92-62, leading over the Rockets. They put up 80 points at halftime. T-Wolves get to 100. They're crushing the Thunder, 100-73. A lot of beatdowns tonight. Nuggets lead the Kings, 50-34. Not too good about the Celtics. I think they're gonna miss the playoffs by how they've been playing lately. Or I don't even think they're gonna make it to the play-in. Never mind the playoffs. I don't think they're making it to the playoffs this year. And the play-in, I don't think they do that either. And unfortunately, I'm gonna be out for like basically the whole day tomorrow, so I don't think I'll be able to cover anything tomorrow. Unfortunately, a lot of good stuff going on tomorrow between basketball and football. What's good, Don, in the stream? Welcome in. Before you sign off today, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Thanks so much for joining in, being a part here on the channel. Once again, make sure to ring the notification bell if you'd like to be notified for future live streams. Not sure when the next one will be, but the notification bell will ring when I do go live for the next one. First half belonged to Bobby Portis. Giannis got into quick foul trouble. Second half belonged to Giannis. Third quarter belonged to Chris Middleton. That's been the story of the game tonight. Giannis with 31 points, 7 rebounds, 9 assists. 25 points, 12 rebounds by Portis. 20 points by Chris Middleton. 15 of those points were in the third quarter. 13 by Jordan Nwora, who is connected on 3 threes, and Wesley Matthews with 12 points along with 7 rebounds. I heard about that, that they were booing Randall. I mean, he's the one that he took you to your first playoffs in quite some time. What a change of emotions in that game yesterday. That's basically been the whole Celtics season. A roller coaster. Happy Celtics first half, lazy Celtics second half, Celtics L sad final. 119.99, under 4 minutes left to play. Bench players into the game at this point. Spots up, takes the three straight away. Rodney Hood couldn't connect. Defensive rebound pulled down by Bruce Brown of Brooklyn. Brown dribbles up to the free throw circle. Gives it outside to Kessler Edwards. Bounce pass, right block, able to get past his man. And it is good for a dunk right at the rim by Day'Ron Sharpe, rookie from North Carolina. Bucks with a possession. Hood passes underneath the hoop. Pump fake. Hook shot. And that was a ridiculous type of take for that shot attempt right there by Thanasis. Javon Carter drives inside and denied by Thanasis from behind. Yeah, Celtics were up as many by 25 yesterday. That's been the season in a nutshell. Just cannot close out games. David Duke, the inbound passer. It's Sharpe back to Duke, and Duke gets fouled. There's a former Celtics player. Luke Cornett checks into the game from Milwaukee. And they also have a second Celtics former player on the court with Semi Ojeleye. First shot goes down by David Duke. Javonte Smart, rookie from LSU, checks into the game from Milwaukee. Second free throw is good. What's good? El Garcia on the stream. Welcome in. Under 3 minutes left to go. Bucks move the ball cross court. Swing it down the lane. Cornett gives it outside left corner Ojeleye. Now driving. Floats up the runner. Off the rim. No good. Pinwheels around. Kessler Edwards comes up with a defensive rebound for Brooklyn. 2.5 left to go. Bounce pass right baseline. Backing his way inside the paint, hook shot, and gets followed by Cornett. It will be 2 shots at the line for Brooklyn by Day'Ron Sharpe. 2:27. So 2 minutes, 27 seconds left to go. Day'Ron Sharpe shooting 2. Both of these teams have cleared out their bench. Brooklyn trying to sneak in there, though, in the final minute. Plus. Second shot by Sharpe, and he hits it. It's been all Bucks tonight. They have led the entire game. Top of the key, Cornett, just using clock time at this point. Cornett towards his right, gives it outside. Javonte Smart. Smart swings it over left wing to the left corner to Thanasis. Thanasis, step back 3 in the air. No good. He airballs it. Bruce Brown picks up the defensive rebounds. 2 minutes left to go. Gives a cross court to Carter. Fires a 3. Off the back rim, offensive rebound. Edwards swings it again to Carter. Pump fake. At the left wing, working on Cornett. Jacks up another one. Off the back rim, out of bounds. It goes deflected. Last touch by the Nets. It will be Milwaukee ball. 1:49 left to go. Bucks take it past half court, slowing down the clock. Thanasis, 10 in the shot clock. Most likely won't launch it until 2 or 1. Thanasis has it at the left wing, takes the 3 with 3 in the shot clock, and he misses. Offensive rebound, puts on a new 14. To the right corner it goes with a 3. Couldn't connect though off the front rim, it went. With Jeff Dowden, former Rhode Island Ram. Offensive rebound. Putback is good, though, for Milwaukee. 1:10 left to go. 16-point lead by the Bucks. They've led the entire game. Runner, good. Mid-range, Day'Ron Sharpe. Final minute. Javante Smart. Poked loose. Javon Carter picks up the steal. Has an easy dunk attempt, and he will go through for 2. All these guys playing for extra minutes, showing what they're about right now. Final 45 seconds left to go. Smart. Now they have it at the left wing perimeter. Bounce pass to Thanasis. Thanasis backs his way. 35 seconds left to play. Poked loose from behind. Last touched out of bounds by the Nets. 33.3 seconds left to go. 7 on the shot clock for Milwaukee. Inbounds goes to Cornette. Turnaround, as that is no good. He airballs it. 25 seconds remaining. Bruce Brown shovels it over to Carter. Transition 3, grazed the rim short. Defensive rebound pulled down by the Bucks, and that should be it. Milwaukee tonight, their entire starting 5 scored in double figures. Missing 6 players, no head coach. Guess what? They led the game throughout the entire night. 31 by Giannis. 25 and 12 by Bobby Portis. 20 points by Chris Middleton. 15 of those points in quarter number 3. 13 points by Jordan Nwora as he connected on 3 threes. And 12 points by Wesley Matthews, the starting 5 tonight for the Milwaukee Bucks as they pull out the victory. Big W. 121-109. Both of these teams are tied in the standings at the moment here. Milwaukee came in 1 game behind Brooklyn in the standings. Both have different records since Milwaukee has played more games than Brooklyn to this point, but 26 and 15 now for Milwaukee, and Brooklyn falls to a record of 24 and 13. Thanks so much all for coming on board, being a part here in the stream tonight. Before I do sign off, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell as well. And a huge victory tonight for the Bucks on Friday night. Big week for Wisconsin basketball going down. Between the Badgers, between Marquette, and now with the Bucks, able to snap their 2-game losing streak and put on a huge victory tonight on the road at Brooklyn. Before I do sign off, we're going to close out to the channel members. If anybody's interested in becoming a channel member, it's as low as $1.99 per month, posted in the chat. It gets you shout-outs at the end of each and every single one of my live streams. We have the channel members Jason, Cindy, Rajeep, Old Ed Deuce, Brian, SG Sports Talk, Russell, D-Block, BP, Greg, Oreo Pudding, Bino, Arohan, Mark, Mike, John, Jessica, Stephanie, Hino Joseph, LK and GFR90, Woody, Warren, I Am Ghost, Pamela, Keith, Isaiah, Man and Hayes, Barco, Dave, Rides of Steel, and Kelly. Thanks so much all for stopping by tonight, being a part in the stream. Bucks pull out a big victory, leading throughout the entire stretch of the game. 121-109 the final. Giannis the top scorer with 31 points. Enjoy the rest of your night, everybody. Thanks so much for watching.